Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. If you're watching on YouTube, you can catch us live at twitch.tv/shocksmouth2. And if you're watching on YouTube and you like to see, maybe like, maybe comment, subscribe, and don't feel free to leave a dislike anytime you want. Either way, I hope you have a wonderful day, and let's get into this. Alright, let me check this out. I'm gonna get the game up and rolling now. Alright. King. Maybe pumpkin today. Solar style, I guess. Alright. Alrighty. I do love the music, I will be honest. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's go see what the weather is gonna be now. Is it gonna rain or is it not? It's gonna rain at noon. I think it's gonna be sunny and then it's gonna rain again. Oof. Hopefully my stuff is protected. Aw, chicken. Such pretty baby. Yes, you are. We got coffee, cuddles, and pets. See. I will say if you guys want me to rename... We've already renamed Coffee, but, Coffee, but... I like Cuddles. I think Pepsi's okay, but I think either way, I mean, like, if you guys, like, want something different, you'll have to tell me. I need 10 bread. I'm just gonna wait. I mean, it's what I get for gathering all my chickens at once. That's what's gonna take so long. But at the same time, I can work on other things in the meantime. And it won't take too long. Each bread needs 3, so if we figure we get 2 each day... that will work relatively well. In the meantime, we can gather up iron, copper, silicone, all the things, or, well, I guess quartz to get silicone, sand to get glass, all that. And we can get some of that stuff going. While we're waiting. Alright. See, this is 98% full right now, so we could chuck the iron in for a little bit. And just see, how long does it take? Honestly, right now it's like pretty perfect. Until it rings. Alright. But I think we're kind of otherwise stuck for now, because I don't really need that. need sunflowers, and I think sunflowers are going to be... If I had to guess, I knew, sunflowers are most likely, what's gonna be after we upgrade our ship again. Yeah, it goes through quite a bit. We're just gonna stick with our raw materials in here for now. I'm gonna make myself a new pickaxe. To clear out this area a little bit. I don't know really what else to do with the rocks. I don't really have anything to do. I guess if I was to cut down a couple trees, I could then, up another chest and just gonna make a chest of rocks. Then I wouldn't have to worry about rocks for a nice long while, because I just always have some. Until we can finally, I'm gonna guess this is going to be, not just bricks. If it is, I mean, that'd be funny. It'd be nice, but seems unlikely. Realistically. Why did I do that twice? It is a little floaty. I don't have any wood on me. Alright, so we've got enough for our chests. Alright. I don't know, it's kind of fun to fly around. I suppose since I'm waiting anyway, I could get to... I'm... It's the only thing that's kind of... I'm hoping, and I really keep wanting to wait for, is there's a way to adjust the terrain. Not a lot, but like, you know, or to make like plant beds. Because like these aren't, like, yeah, you have the decor stuff, but this doesn't do what I would need. Not really, because it's all decorative. Rather than yeah, oh, there goes a... Hey yo, Dragon! I'm doing okay. Just watering the crops that need watering. I think I'm gonna want another battery. I already knew that, but the battery will go up there. Oh, chicken! Alright. And then, even when it's raining... Yeah, internet's been stable this evening. But that's why I said there was a decent chance that it was just that they were, you know, adjusting, updating, something. Alright, we have wheat. Yeah. I don't have food yet. Alright. What's the time? What's the time? We can sleep any second. I'm so good. And, yeah, I saw it's supposed to rain in the morning. Means I'm gonna have to water all my other crops. I'm not against that. I do want to take all my rocks. Hello, thank you for the first time chat. Daisy Holden, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Do I need to water yet? I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. I've got a bit of a persistent cough, but outside of that, I'm fine. And it's honestly doing better, it just doesn't sound like it. Right now. At this moment in time. Alright, I mean, it's just how life goes. I need to eat in a second. Alright, let's see. What's the weather gonna be today? Oh, the weather's gonna be nice. As soon as it stops raining. It's not raining. But it is. One second. There we go. All fixed. Yes. Why are you not working? Maybe I need another... What have we got? Copper. That's not good. Yeah, let me borrow you. Why are you not running? I do not know. I do not know. Why are you not working? Obviously, it's decided it can't. This is bizarre. What? Why are you not working? I'll just water the crops for myself for now. And then I'll try to figure out what's going on. They should be working just fine, but they are not. Hello, Tomas. No, Wi-Fi's fine today. I'm just trying to figure this out, because it's not doing what it should. Oh! Oh, I see what happened. No way. I'm fixed! I don't even think I need this. Yeah. That was just weird. I thought that seemed wrong. But, you know, I couldn't figure out why it was not behaving. The answer was... I don't know. A bug. I guess. Alrighty, I'll figure it out. Alright, I'm starving. And a good old drink. Now that everything is fixed and good and amazing, sun beaten down, all the good stuff happening. I right now have 6 wheat. I'm going to Alright, so I need 10 bread, right? You can see on the map here right now, you need 10 bread. I have currently got 4. 4 bread. I mean, it's a shame we can't, like, use fruit. That's food, yeah. This wheat is not touchable. I'll be like, but see, we don't have anything, so we can't. It's gotta be chicken food. And chicken food has to be made out of wheat. At least it's animal feed. Collect the rocks and sticks and things. Honestly... if I can have everything running as it should... I'll hang this day, and then what I'm gonna do is well, then the next day, no matter what, go out, grab materials, bring back, and start making things again. We'll probably want to make some like I said, another battery. Because I think that would be for the best for the sprinklers. Because then the sprinklers can keep running. Collect a zillion sticks. Mind you, it wouldn't be for the best way to go about it, but I think it would be good. Ow. But yeah, since chickens eat 3 chickens eat 6 servings of animal feed a day, I have to make 6 servings. That means 3 animal feed bags, which equates to 6 wheat. I make 8 wheat in a day, or get 8 wheat in a day. Thus, every day I get 2 wheat. A profit. Right now, I have enough wheat in the bag to make another 2, and we have 4, so we will have a total of 6. So I need to earn together a total of 12 wheat. Because we'll have 6 wheat. For 4 loaves, because each loaf needs 3 wheat. Which means we're going to be doing this over the course of 6 days, or I'm not going to be able to feed my poor chickens, which I don't want to do. But in the meantime, we can get materials processed. And if I was willing to water through the night and not sleep, I might be able to get 2 batches a day. But that'd still be the same amount of time. I wish I had fertilizer. I mean, I have animals. I need fertilizer. And I might do... Or what I will do in the meantime. What would be nice, I kind of just feel like, for the ability to kind of just move forward, would be to have some ability to get more wheat than that. Because it feels like you're being punished for having chickens. When it tells you to get chickens. That is a little annoying. Like, if it didn't do that, I wouldn't feel that, but it kind of does. So, like, if there's a way to get more seeds earlier on... Oh, yes. Or the ability to get, like, 2 wheat every now and then. I mean, I'm not saying it would have to be a large chance. But, like, out of, like a 1 out of 10 chance kind of thing. That way, like, you would have a chance at getting within, like, 2 harvests. Or you could have way more, or you could have less. Because obviously that would just be the percentage. It wouldn't be a lot. But it would feel better. Because, like, you can see, they ate all their food. Because they were hungry. There is, like, 1 thing left. Leaves me with 2 wheat. Hi. 1 second. Hello, hello, hello. I like the game too. Ah, you are also playing Solarpunk. Cool. How was your stream? Hope it went well. Well, at least better than I did. Sorry, Tomas said faster than you. That's good. Wait, I wonder if... I'm gonna test something. I expect the edge to be no. Yeah, that's the problem I'm having as well. Because if I want to get bread, I need 3 wheat. I feel like it's kind of annoying that it encourages you to get animals, and then once you get the animals, you realize you should have waited. Because of how much they go through in a day. I feel like... Kind of, but... And, like, I don't think it would be so bad if there was ways around it. Once you have chickens, you're either going to starve your chickens, or you're basically not going to be able to get the wheat that you need to get the bread to be able to move forward in the quest line. Which feels wrong. I will say that's kind of where I'm at with it. No, I'm sure there is. I'm just saying where I'm at currently in the quest line, right? The concept that the chickens... Like, I'm just saying, because, you know, I mean, I got the chickens because I wanted... Well, I wanted the chickens too, but the fact that it's like, now's the time to do that... I just wish there was a way to have the wheat seed able to be multiplied at this point. So I don't feel bad about... one way or the other, because I don't really want to have to wait a full 6 days just for that. But that's just kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. It's not like it's important. It's just frustrating. Like, I feel like they should have had it be that the materials... Or an encouragement at... I think a good example for what I would have said to do there that would have worked well is just very simple. Okay, no right here. Cool. Thing that says, like, you know, all I wish is that on the animal feed it said animals eat 2 times a day. That would tell me how. That would have given me a lot more planning ability. That's basically it, you know? Or in the in the survival guide. Like, if the survival guide had something about chickens eating, or probably sheep and stuff too, I'm gonna guess, twice a day, 3 times or whatever, I think that would have been nice, because then I could be like, well, I'll get 1 chicken to start with, but I'll wait for the other 2. Whereas I was like, oh, I'll just get all 3, because they're not eating too much. They probably will, like, stabilize once they've eaten and caught up on their food. I think that's kind of how I'd feel. Because I read through the whole survival guide. But beyond that, the concept that I can't take any of my other things I have right now to make food for them feels a little weird as well. It's like, okay, I get wheat seeds, sort of. Exactly. I think if they ate once a day, I wouldn't feel so frustrated. Especially since, you know, you have them outdoors, you know? Like, they can eat bugs and stuff if you have real chickens. But just feels wrong. Like, okay, so if I don't feed my chickens will starve. Or be starving. But if I do feed them, I can't have wheat, which I need to progress. And unlike all the other plants, I don't have enough wheat to really be able to do both. I think that's kind of where I end up going with it. It's less just, it's like... Especially since bees are not like that. Where you could just leave the bees. I think that's kind of where I would go with. Beyond that, the other thing I feel like I have had an issue with is the weather. If you play for over an hour, no matter what, the weather will become one exact type of weather, and that'll just be that. And that's gotten a little frustrating. I don't really want to have to restart the game just so that I can continue to have varied weather. That's a different kind of issue. Honey, what are you doing? My cat. be fair. Or maybe the amount of wheat that you use is less, but then you use eggs. I think that's another thing I would have done with the bread. Because bread dough, you can get away with making quite a bit of an egg in real life. You know? So... now, for my pure album, I basically, once I play for about 2 hours, without exception, I end up having it where I have showers in the evening. And it just continues to rain. And I mean, like, the thunder boomers. Ridiculous amount of thunder. No matter what. And it just gets stuck like that. And the first day I thought, or my first stream, which was like 2 days ago, I thought that was just like, I was imagining things, you know? I was like, honey. Sorry, Kitty's messing with the mic. But if you don't play for that long, you're not going to realize it's going to do that necessarily. Or it might just be I'm having an issue specifically. But since it's happened twice in a row and I'm expecting it a third time today, I'm inclined to think that it's an actual thing going on. I've only been going for about 38 minutes so far, so, you know, it hasn't found its rut yet. But obviously if you only play for like a little bit, it's not a problem. But I have no belief, I cannot believe the concept that it'd just be thunderstorms of the worst kind every day without like some indication, oh, it's because it's time or like a seasonal thing, or, you know. If there was like something that indicated, oh, it's like in your in-game week that has like a, that would even, but the fact there's nothing like that is what leads me to come to the conclusion it has to be a bug. Because otherwise, I just cannot imagine that would be it, you know? But yeah, I think that's the things I feel have been my biggest issues with the full game release. And I mean, I already liked the game because I had tried the demo last year. Because I was one of the many people that kind of fell in love with the little side project they did, the game about digging a hole, and then I tried this and I liked this too, so, you know, I saw the game was out. I had to get my funds in line, but then I, of course, picked it up because I've been waiting. Kitty, what are you doing? You know, you could at least meow for them so that they could hear you, little monster. Don't sit on me like that. You're not a pirate. You're not a pirate. You're not, and you're not your sister. I can't see. I also not like me. There. Sorry. Cat. He's a sweetie, but he's, mischievous. He wants his cuddle time now, he says. Doesn't care that it's not cuddle time, and he basically skips out on cuddle time. That's not his business. Alright. This is a test to see if I don't think it's working, but the test was to see if I don't clear out their eggs, will they still eat the same amount? And the answer is probably yes. But you know, it was a try. It was a trial. It could have been. Yeah. I also kind of wish that they would have a little bit more of their music kind of just like throughout. It's the problem I have with Minecraft. I mean, I know most people do not like constant music, but I do. It's nice when a little bit pops in, but that's my personal thing. I'm just personally like that kind of stuff. Other than that, though, I'm pretty happy. I've just realistically, from a gameplay point of view, looking at certain things and all that. You know, I gotta say it. I've got the. I think I know exactly what I'm thinking. I wish they weren't kind of clinging so hard to the Minecraft concept. Because if you actually pay attention, it kind of is. That's my biggest issue, I think, with the wheat. If instead it did 2 wheat, or had where dough gives you 2 bread, you ate all of it. That was... There's no way. Like, come on. There's no way. But you guys should have eaten more food. I'm not feeding you guys some morning. Can't imagine that you're gonna be that hungry. Real chickens would be eating the bugs out of the grass happily. In fact, they'd be looking for frogs. And would find this food absolutely boring. And I can say that because I have owned chickens. And again, I go with the eggs of the wrong color for the chickens. They should have white eggs, not brown. I'm literally waiting for the moment it stops watering, and then I'm gonna sleep. Alright. I mean, I could wait a little while, but I don't really want to. Anyway. Now I will feed my chickens. That is your food for the day, chickens. Alright, I have all day. What is the day's weather looking like? It's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna chuck I'm gonna chuck the wheat in here, and we'll have a total of 10 wheat. I should probably make it into bread soon. I'll quickly make up some more briquettes. And then I'm gonna go out and gather some materials. Ooh, that's too harvest. Cool. Alright, I mean, honestly, I don't know if anything's gonna use cotton as it is. It'd be nice if it did. It'd make some sense if it did. I don't know if it will. Alright, we're gonna go on out, since it's gonna be a nice, lovely day. We're just gonna go collect our materials. Alrighty. Yep, you better not eat more than 2. Alright, we'll go over here first, because this is the one we're pointing at. This is the right one, right? Yeah. Woo! Excuse me, mister. I'm flying. What are you doing? Honey. Honey, honey, honey. I love the music, though. I did say that. And I do appreciate that they did adjust to flying in the demo. But it is a little bit easier. Although I didn't mind this much. I can't see. Yeah, your tail does not need to be under my hand. My hand does not need to be under your tail. Fuel. I need an ability to get this to the... I just need 2 more wheat, really. I'd be satisfied. Yeah, I see that you sat on me, too. Honey, I'm not the one that did that to you. You did that to you. Let's take a quick peek to make sure there were no more wheat over here. Oh, there was more wheat. Ah, thank goodness. Oh, I did not plant one of my wheat, did I? Well, that's fine. We collected it. I'm so glad I missed some. I've been so frustrated. collecting sticks, collecting copper, being happy we have more wheat than I thought, but not really caring how I missed it because at least I have it. That's not home, right? It almost makes me want to go through this island again, but I'm pretty sure I was pretty thorough. But I can acknowledge I wasn't all that thorough with the one island. It's just difficult to tell. Boom, and then we grab our sand. Oh, did I not have enough? No, I totally did. I just... it was luck. Alright, we'll take a quick look around just to be sure. I expected nothing was missed. I would say maybe, but I know he doesn't. At least not my cat. Because frankly speaking, he'd be quite rude if you thought I was a cat. He's not the most polite when it comes to cats. Alright, just triple checking. There was nothing here. I expect nothing. That hurt, but we made it. But see, there's still nothing here. But that's what I expected. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt bad. I missed this. I mean, that's iron. And extra berries. The thing I don't actually need. But you know what? I'll take. Bush. Thick. Alright. But having the extra wheat will do a lot. I'll probably want to switch out. Right. Oh yeah. Wait, is that a cloud? Or is it something else? These gotta be clouds. Still, it looks like a giant island. I wonder if the skybox is actually animated. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I actually think it's fine if it's not. Because obviously clouds move slow enough typically, unless you stop and pay attention to them, it wouldn't feel that like it has to be. Yeah, stagnant. Or if it is moving and it's that slow. Slow. But moving, I think. You know what? The way to test is like this. The things could look like they're moving if they're not. They moving there. Oh, not moving. Stagnant. Okay. Like I said, it's fine. I think it actually looks lovely to do it that way, because in all honesty, it allows for having that one. No, I got 3 seeds out of that. Alright, for right now. Not forever. I am gonna want to go back to normal. But having 3 extra pieces of wheat every day is good. Alright, so we have now got 14 wheat. 14 wheat means that we'll only need... I should probably just make the bread. That way I can just figure it the way it needs to be figured. Alright, let's make sure it's 3 just to be sure. Alright. Silicone, silicone, sand, copper. Alright, so I already had 4. I only need 6 left, I think. of wheat. Let's go, wait a minute. We're gonna chuck the briquette in there. I'm gonna chuck the rest of the copper in there to cook that up. I'm gonna take a nap. Kind of wish the in-game clock kind of ran on some of these things. It'd be annoying because obviously it would dry out the weather, but at the same time, it wouldn't be bad. I like how it works on Hightail that way. Alright, so we have 8. We need 4 more pieces of wheat. We will have that the end of today. Bees. You guys go food. Alright. I probably need... Okay, that was nice. Although I'd like to know how to eat the eggs. That would be nice. I'm gonna eat a raspberry. I'm gonna eat 2 watermelons, and we're pretty perfect. The wheat is going. We'll have 13 pieces. No, we'll have 11 pieces of wheat at the end of the day. 6 will go into feeding our chicken chicks. And the other 4 will go into making the last bit of bread that we're going to need. We're just about ready to... In the meantime, I'm going to kind of start setting up another drill. I don't know... Maybe I need to set up 2 drills. Although I'm not going to have enough material for that. I'll need more copper. I can make 1 drill comfortably, though. I'll do it for the cobalt, I guess. Or whatever. I have a little bit extra copper, a total of 5, plus 6 here, that's 11. So that'll be enough for me to make 1 drill. And then the 2 of these we'll need to go along with it. I really do wish I had a way to send this stuff back to me. That isn't just like going out to it. Because then I could put my base anywhere comfortably. Just to say. Alright. I should check what the weather of the day is going to be. I don't expect it's going to be bad, but you never know. Alright. I suppose this seems to be what it's looping. I'm not against that. Or it may have started looping. I got no idea though. Probably not. But it's a lot harder to notice because it would be, honestly, the ideal weather you kind of do want. So I'll take it if it is. I really do kind of want to set up at least one drill. What do you think? I know you guys don't care. I think I'm going to... Oh, this won't be doing anything like that, but I'll just be filling up the silicone here. I'm gonna want that. I'm gonna want that. I want some of that. Alright. And then a drill. And then... I think I only need, like... that much, right? And then I'll have the couplings I already have. And then I'll just check the stuff that's left over. Chuck a briquette in there. Woo! All good. I don't want to turn too much of the raw material in, because I don't know if it's gonna be necessary for other things later. Feels like it would be, and if I could just get, realistically, something just a little bit better for the electric, I think I'd be more happy to do that. Oh, well, I might just need like 6 or 7, or so, or 8, or 9, I don't know, solar panels that just run. Chickens feel life is good, so life is good for them. You know, I think I'm gonna work... Oh, I have 2 metal axes now. I think I'm gonna work on getting some more wood. Alright. Could probably gather iron too. I suppose we could fish as well, couldn't we? I don't know if it actually will work. Like, it feels... I just can't tell if it's actually got something on it. Leaf. Okay, maybe if it starts moving, it's got something on it. Yeah. Maybe I can get some wheat this way. Maybe not here. Okay, so that's how that works. It wasn't working before, it is working now. I guess maybe if I was to go to the wheat island that has water and use it there, it might have wheat. I probably should have tried that, but I didn't. Well, why would I think of anything that I thought? Realistically. Oh. I'll pick that up a bit. There we go. Hey, our wheat's growing. Give that a second. I don't think the new wheat should be going faster than the old wheat. Maybe it's just better watered over here, even though it feels like it's the same. Alright. We've done it. Tomorrow morning we'll go in and we will be handing over our lovely bread. Alright, so first, and then second. And third, I'm not feeding them yet, because they don't deserve it yet. I mean, they do, but, you know. Bit more briquettes. Can't sleep yet, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're coming in for that last little bit of food, aren't you? Greedy guts. Greedy chickens. Oh, there's no water. Here, guys, go. Wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. We're thirsty. You're probably all thirsty. Yet you have no thirst. We have no thirst. It's been a day. Whatever. And you're hungry. Why are you all hungry? I don't care enough. I'll feed them in the morning, and then I will start making them enough food for the day, hopefully. Tomorrow. Like, what, do the chickens need to eat 3 times a day? Whole square meat? That doesn't feel right. That's how you get fat, unhappy chickens. Well. Because they're too bloated they can't move around, and then they starve. There you guys go. Breakfast. Alright. Our day starts by gathering up all our bread and heading out for the day. I will be back, chickens. I will feed you 4. Hopefully, we'll get sunflowers soon. Because realistically, sunflowers would be better to feed you with. And hopefully that actually does what we need, so... Alright. You have 2 jobs I can do. Carrots. Carrots. Well, the question is, do I need a blueprint to... I'm just not sure what automatic flight means. I'm not sure I care about this right now. So I think I'm gonna go with this anyway. If auto flight means I can just like fly to have it fly me to the store. Right? Or wherever I would set up. I guess I'd need auto docks other places as well, but if I could do something like that, set up docks and all that, I might... Well, I couldn't, but... If I could do something with that, I think I would not be uninclined to do so. Hmm? Well, it didn't say it was. Alright, that's been upgraded. Let's go find out what an upgrade to the dock would be real quick. The advanced dock, I would need to take up the dock, silicone, copper. I don't think I have the copper. If I do, I might just bring my boat over here real quick. Was it? It was 12? I currently have 5 in there, and I could do it. Silicone out. Oh, you guys look so happy. If only you weren't somehow starving yourself. Alright, if I pick you up here... Oh, crap. That's not good. I'll repair that. I see what I did. Oops. What does an airship up repair kit need? Hopefully not copper. Okay, that's fine. Alright, the advanced stock needs the copper. Alright. Can we repair you? Alright, well, it's just rain, I guess. I'm not sure I understand the difference. Guess I can go read what it says. I mean, obviously this can't water things while burning anyway. What is it looking at? I guess today's not a good day to go out. It will be fine. Just to keep it watered for the day. So that I can make sure I have enough chicken food for my chickens. I mean, if I have that, I'm fine. Oh, they're gonna be hungry. I think I want to make another water. Need rocks and iron. I said 5. There. Now they'll have enough water, even if I'm not paying attention, for a little while. Alright. Which is just the idea I'm kind of going with. berries. I mean, it's life, right? Since I need sunflowers. I suppose my question is going to be, can you hoe... Yeah, dirt there. Maybe ready to water them suckers. It feels nice in here. I could sit. You know, I think I can make maybe I should make decorative furniture, right? I can make a little chair to sit in here while I'm waiting for stuff to regrow. Finish, rather, because it's like at the end. I have no idea. I would hope. Although it does say decorative, so maybe not. I at least could pretend, like, you know, I could stand on top of it, you know? Alright, let me make some food. I don't think I can put all the food in. Yeah. Because it rained so early in the day. Alright, it should stop raining in a minute. But the chickens won't come back out. Yes. Let's see what I probably should do. It feels good to do it like that. There. Yeah. So the sprinklers will water that real quick. So I will have to. The chickens will get to eat, and then I can feed them the rest of their food. Yeah. Go eat, chickens! You're hungry! You can't be hungry now, right? Yep, you're full. You're hungry. You're not. Come on. Was it Pepsi? Yeah, come on, Pepsi. Come eat one more time before bed. Pepsi's like, heck no. I don't need to eat. Great chicken. Eat. Thank you. None of you are hungry now, right? Good. I'm gonna fill it all the way up. I don't really want to, but I think it's for the best. As soon as it's daytime, we'll head out. We have islands to go to now. Still can't go to the one I want to go to. But we can go to this one. And we can go here. We didn't go here before, and we can go here. Hey. You better not be eating. Bed. You're not hungry. You're just greedy. That hurts because that's how chickens are. Here, let's eat a little dinner. There, so we used to go to bed not hungry. Took time and effort to get to that point. Alright, our morning's routine done. Alright. Today's a good day. The chickens have food. The plants are being watered. It's a good day to go out. I guess this island, right? Hopefully there's some carrots. And some cobalt. I am starting to think I kind of want to make docks on each of the islands. So that I can just, like, automatically kind of go through each one and be like, yeah. On and off. I just have to gather materials up. It shouldn't be too expensive, even. That looks like a good place to land over here. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really want it, but, you know, we got it. Looks like we do have a lay down. There's no rocks up here. No carrots. It hurt. That's carrots. No, but that's not. Did I miss any carrots up here because it looks carrot delicious? No. Fair question to ask, I think, but you know, how it goes. Shame it's only like 1 carrot per, so we're just gonna really hope that we get lots of carrots. There's some cotton. That's not great. Here's to hoping we actually have something here. I don't need sticks. I don't need sticks. I don't need rocks. I don't need sticks. I don't need rocks. Alright, I do need wheat. For my chickens, and for me, I think. How's that watermelons? I don't need watermelons. That shows what happened. You know what? This plant. I don't need plants. I'll take the watermelons if I can just... Yeah. Don't need rocks, don't need sticks. Don't need rocks, don't need sticks. I do need carrots. But I have room. I need sunflowers. Sunflowers bad. I wish I had the ability to cut. You know what? I do have the ability to. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, there's leaves too in there. Alright, I think I could just chuck this rock. Again, I don't really need rocks right now. And maybe I do. But not that bad. That's copper, or iron. I don't need either of those. I do need more wheat, because wheat seeds are kind of necessary. Cobalt. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. And now I can go get that loot. That'll do for me. I don't need more than 12. I can get 16. Alright, I'm running around the island and make sure there's nothing else I want more. Don't need that anymore. We have... I'm hoping for at least a few more carrots. Since this is the big island. Yeah. I definitely need a bigger... I can resist. I don't need berries. I actually don't need berries. Wait, is that another... Is that stone? That looks like that's a stone patch. I don't need that right now, so I'm kind of glad I stuck with the cobalt. But... I keep going through, make sure there's no more carrots or any more things like that. And if there's not, I might grab that raspberry muffin. Tasty is it looking? And, you know, hope that gives me something else. A recipe, maybe? If not, bit tastiness. Build the belly, right? Is always good. When your character is always starving. I mean, I acknowledge I'm normal. It's not like it's crazy a thought, but still. I don't need any of this. That is berries. You know what? That raspberry muffin's gonna come in handy, actually. Yeah, it doesn't stay lit anywhere near long enough to be worth it, so... Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. One delicious raspberry muffin. 10 minutes less hunger. Okay. That'll work for me. I'd like to be able to cook, but I think I need a, I think I'm satisfied with what I've found here. Like, I don't think I'm gonna find anything else. I need to get home before it's nightfall. Kitty, what? Why did you wait till now? Alright, this is not going to take me back up. Oh, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. That's fine. Spooky? Why was it spooky? That Kitty is doing that. I mean, that's Kitty. I see. Alright, I know I parked here somewhere. I parked up there. I did that. I did that. Alright, I need to go this way. Cross the water. Give me a second. I need to get back to the base, and then I'll do that. I just don't have the ability to actually pause time, so... Alright, where's my... It's over there. But then I will definitely do them, I promise. I do wish the game would let me pause while I'm in the pause menu. Would be nice. Come on. How do I get up? There. But as soon as I can, I will. I promise. Okay, there. Over. Alright. But that's not it. Oh, wrong way. This way. Alright. I'm sorry. I got to make more of the docks for it to be useful, but still, I will make more docks. It's not too expensive, so Ish. If it does work that way, that'd be nice. Either way, though, I'm just, like, trying to get back to my base. I have a full inventory of new items, and it's getting dark. And my chickens need food. Yes. Ooh. Boom. I'm gonna go feed my chickens. Alright, Dog can't be planted in air. Alright, I think for the moment I'm gonna actually plant some... and just see what that does. Yeah, I'm hurrying. Chickens. Alright, I can now officially unlock the next tier. Better animal feed. Okay, I need an animal feed. That's fine. Oh! I'll need the sunflowers, but then once I've got that... that would be good. And grow boxes! Okay, we're there. All the things we've been wanting. But for the moment, I can't do the better animal feed because that's gonna cost... sunflowers. I'm gonna make sure my chickens have feed, though. And water. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep, and then I will do those spins. Alright, I'm gonna spin now. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. So, I'm gonna need sunflowers. But, I want the grow beds. I already wanted that, so... that's cheap, too. It's like, yeah, I know exactly what you want. Alright. I have no ability to get pigs anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, grow box. Do I have wood on me? I do. Huh. Did I just take all of it anyway? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. Alright, since I am... just gonna do that like that. So we have grow beds here. Which I wanted. I don't really care about if I can normally put things there or not. But what I want to do, I'm going to need wood, I guess, as well. But that's fine because I want to take this out. It'd be so nice if I could just actually put this down. Did I actually pick up the... Doesn't look like I did. Huh. There it is. What I want to do is I want to put this over here for now. Alright, so if I do that like that, can I then do... Yes. Perfect. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, as I said, I do want to cut these down anyway. Because I want this to be my giant greenhouse. Well, giant might not be the right word, but... Alright, so... Honestly, that's not so bad. Especially if I can kind of go forward. Which I can. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna finish clearing out these trees. Because I need to. Alright, I can go all the way back to there. Ba, 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 ba. Like that. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do... I guess we'll be able to put the materials back. Then what I'll do is I'll have it be that this will be like that across each one. That way that'll look better. Alright, so that's gonna be the end of that. And then what I can do here now I actually like the idea of doing it like this. I am gonna run out. I'm gonna need more. What it's worth. But we're gonna make a giant, and when I say giant, I mean giant greenhouse here. And then I'm gonna hope that I can put the sprinklers in it. As far as I can tell, it should work, right? I suppose I should probably test that, shouldn't I? I don't have any copper right now, though, so that's just, yeah. Alright, let's just see how far this goes. That's great. So that doesn't really work there. I need to know exactly where... Alright, if we do it here instead... That's not really gonna work, is it? It'll have to be at this height. Which is fine. I have to figure out where I want things to go anyway. Alright. Nope. Yeah, if I have that there and then I pull it forward for however much it is, I'll move the grow beds onto it as well. Actually, what I might do right now is to prep. Alright. Ironically, this will allow for an even bigger and fancier. This might be too... You know what? I think I can go to here and no further. I might as well do that. Alright, and then the glass. I'm gonna do one more of those. I'm gonna do one more of those. Forgot that's how that works. Oh, that's why I'm having issues. Never mind. We'll just do an extra one of these. There. Alright, I think that's not gonna go any further than that, so that'll go here. Actually, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. That way I know that's that side there. Does this fit? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Nope, I'm gonna fix that again, I guess. Okay. Alright. Want to all match. I'm not going any higher than that, so I guess here. Alright. I don't know. What do you think? You think that'll be big enough? I'm probably... do it for right now. A week just gonna be there. Alright, I'm gonna go plant these saplings. Or, you know, maybe not. I'll plant them with the boarding. I need to go gather my crops. But my chickens don't starve tomorrow. Oh, what? Alright. I think I saw I can make better, feed now. For the amount. I don't know how much I can do for them. I don't know how much decent feed does. Or better feed. Alright, for now, though... Oh, ×3. I see. Yeah, that's enough for my poor babies. For now. Because then I can feed them with one normal animal feed. Alright. I should have wheat in one of these, yeah. I can't plant carrots yet, so that's just going in there. Other things to do, that. Make sure our poor babies. I wonder if I was to put a sprinkler next to them. If it would keep their... Probably not, right? You guys go? Yeah, you're all happy. Alright. Now... What else was it that I could do other than decorative? I still don't have the ability to do that because I don't have sheep. I should probably clear through some of these just so that I don't need them anymore. Or have them. Kind of sitting there. Because it's definitely throwing it off. But it's like, you have all these things you're just not doing. And it's just like, yeah. I guess I'll just go put the trees kind of in where I said I'm gonna start trying to have all my trees before that, other than like a little decorational around the lake. But I want, I will be honest, I want a giant crop house. Or greenhouse, rather. Its entire purpose for my plants live indoors. I don't want to mess with those trees. I'm kind of okay with where they're at. Yeah, let's just cut down the trees that are up top. We'll cut down all of them. I have the ability. Alright. Oh, there's another one. I suppose let's just start kind of putting some of these down. Alright. And yeah, I come to there. I think that'll be big enough that it will have enough room to put as many of these things in as we want. Gonna be a lot. Ultimately, I could do where I would change... Nope. Right back there. Fair enough. I'd like to have something better for, you know, trees. But it's fine. Considering the demo implied that there might be like a forestry thing, I kind of do want that. What was the next thing here? I don't think I can do it, right? Yeah, because it's cool. So, I did cook up this. Now, I have some time in my day. And we're back to raining. Well, I hope this will be a good test to see if our method does work. I think it does. Don't care. I have a very specific thing I'm on the road, the way to. I'd like to pick up the sand too, just so I can start working towards more glass, but alright, so this just needs cobalt to fix, right? Alright. Vending machine. I don't have any tickets. I don't care about airship colors. Don't care. The foresters are something we will be able to get. Yeah, unique carrots. I'm not doing anything about that, but... The windmill I'll be able to do. Transport drones. Post box. Right, I don't care about that. Wired light. Be nice. Alright, so the windmill... We'll probably go for that next. You're gonna want 20 sunflowers, 20 cobalt, 32 glass, 2 raspberry muffins after we get the carrots. And there's nothing... Yeah, so corn, maybe corn... Seems to think I'd be able to get corn, right? I mean, I kind of want to go out and check the small islands, but I don't think I'm going to have time. Alright. So yeah, I think I want to kind of start working towards making more of these, auto things where it's like, oh, you'll auto fly. Because I'm hoping that will mean I can just go back and forth. If I can just set it to take me there itself. I might also just want to move where my thing is. Or have one on the side of the island as well. I don't know how many I can have. I hope I can have as many as I want. Well, it's not really about lazy. It's more about... survival ability, right? So I want to see... Oh, here comes the rain. I just happened to get back in time. Whoa. But if I could craft more seeds, that would be good. Alright, I am hungry. Yeah, I suppose I'll just need to go try and find corn. And hope that's not on a farther out island, because that would be annoying. But we have, so long as it doesn't rain. And I haven't been to these islands. I don't think. I definitely haven't been to that one. So we have 2 islands to go to. Potentially get carrots. Yeah, having a chair would be nice. Yeah, if I could start, so I have all my wheat. I'll head on out. Get my chicken's food set up. Yeah. Well, it says decorational. I wonder if they're not decorational, even though it says decorational. Because see, if we had pans, additional unlocks pot and plate. Oh, I can sleep now. Then I could maybe cook. The only other thing I could think is I need to get corn. Oh, I didn't give us sunflowers. Hello, meadow. Fair enough. I get it. I do. Let's just chuck those in there for now. Alright, we need a test to see if I'm right. Yeah. Okay, it's time. Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna exit to the menu a second and come back. Like I said, 2.5 hours. Well, almost 2.5, but... I mean, it's gonna be probably still rainy weather anyway, but... yeah. More reasonable rainy weather. I'm gonna empty my inventory real quick. I cannot feed them yet. Like, I became suspicious that it was doing that. I am almost definitely sure now. It is doing that. And that's just annoying. I don't need that. I don't actually need my hoe right now. Don't need this because I'm not doing anything with it. And then leaves can go up here. Alright, and then... yeah, that'll do. Chickens eat. Anyway. Problem is they're not hungry. Good job, chicken. There you go. I knew your greediness would solve this. Alright, I need to go... not that way. I need to go this way. I know I should probably grab wax and do briquettes and stuff. I'm not doing that right now. Alright, yeah, we'll go for that little island over there. I haven't been there yet. I'm gonna drink some while I do so. It's a little difficult to drive while drinking tea. I mean, you know, at least it's not being... but yeah. And I'll get some glass going, and yeah, the whole 9 yards. I guess hopefully we'll find more carrots here. If we could find enough carrots, it'd be nice to not have to plant them, but I think we will. do we actually have power issues? I wish I could tell how much power I should save, if you will. Alright, I think I should probably... you know, I'm gonna park at the top to start with. That wasn't good. I mean, it didn't take it as damage, I guess, but still. Alright, we're gonna pick up some extra seeds while we're here as well. Just a little bit of water here. I knew there'd be more sunflowers. Anything else up here? That looks like quartz. Yeah. Might as well. Alright, well, I've looked up here. There's nothing too crazy. So, we fly back up. Alright. And then I'm gonna fly down there. Whatever, it'll do. More trees can be cut down, I guess. Oop, whoop, ow. Pig! So, I can't have pigs yet anyway. Pigs even give me? Realistically. There we go, some more carrots. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Nope, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna put down this plant. I don't need them. I don't want them. They don't do anything. They're entirely decorational. Well, I already have the cobalt going. I just picked up the silicone because it'd be good to have more auto if it works the way I'm hoping it does. If it doesn't, oh well. Beak! Honestly, it'd probably be nice to take one of these islands and make it into a farm island if I could just kind of have a way to get back and forth more realistically. Right? I think I've checked everything here. Double checking. Cotton. Yeah, we checked everything. Alright, so we do have a little pig here. Mind you, I don't think this would be a good island for animals anyway, but it could be nice to have where, like... Alright. Now we are going... this way. There's a little island over this way. I think it's down. I think that's it. Ooh, we don't want to go in the cloud layer. We don't want to go cloud layer. I guess we'll have to go into the island, but... yeah. This little island here. More carrot patches. Goodness, it feels like we're very low. Probably because we are. Alright, carrot. Carrot. Huh. Huh. Very strange. Nothing of real value to me, but still. Very strange. Not ready yet. So there's another pig over here. Actually eat some berries. Alright. Stick. Is there anything over here? Yes, more carrots. Oh. Ah! I'm so glad I came. Yeah, I'll take it. I have extra room. Okay, I might be flying through a storm in a second. Not exactly excited about the idea, but you know. Yeah, that's dangerous. Yeah. Let us do this. Okay, we're gonna risk it. And for our chicken's food. Too fast to dock. Okay. I need to turn around. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? How's that for flying? Come on. Dock. Well, I guess this is the ultimate test, isn't it? Yeah, it's still secured. Let's start with these. Alright. There. Woo! And we can then sleep as soon as we've got our crops in. Nice. You know, I'll check the carrots in here. We have 10. Alrighty. I'm actually going to use some of this to make some better food. Our chickens can have plenty of food. Well, you guys are probably hungry, aren't you? No, you're not hungry. Nope. You know what? I'll waste food. Just for today. Wait, how's that there? I guess those can go down here for now. Alright, so... we definitely need to get our stuff going. I think I'm gonna go grab the sand. So that we can start getting that set up as well. Then I'll come back. I'm gonna go grab sand, come back. Actually, I think the copper finished cooking, right? Yes. Alright. What does the normal need to 30 cloth? That's fine. And it needs... what do you want? Alright. Because the sand one, I think, is the one I would want to get to back and forth most definitively. So this will be our test. Oh, got 2. 23. Well, we have our mystical, magical, more axes. Alright, so this will hopefully get me up to 30. Yeah, and I think I have 10 put away. Maybe not. Alright, if this works, the way I'm hoping it does, I don't think it actually will, probably, but I mean, it'd be nice if it would. That would be amazing. Because then that would just let me do that. And then... oh, it can approach at a higher speed. Okay. But I need power to do so. Well, I'm not gonna do that. If that's what all it really is, I'll probably just make a whole bunch of normal docks then. But I still would like to have one. Yeah. It's too bad. Having a dock would be good, because then I could just dock. So I'll just make normal docks. And pull in, and then they'll be back and forth on each island. Honestly, if I was to put animals on a different island, I think I would put them on this one. I'm actually going to park over here a second. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to say, there. There, so now I'll just be able to come in and out there, and I'll be comfortable. If it's just about how fast you're coming in, I'll make a bunch of normal docks. Here, I need to go blow my nose a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. But yeah, if I just need a bunch of I think that's what I would want to do. Quite lovely. I do think I'm gonna cut down some trees here, and I might just start making docks. And like I said, here's why. I think that if I have a place where I can just properly like come in and out, I think it'll be a lot easier on me. Yeah, I think other than that, I mean, I don't really want to move my chickens. And I really don't want to have to kind of come over here just to feed. I think if at some point I have the ability to kind of travel a little bit more, I don't know, smoothly, I guess. Alright, right now I'm running around with 28 wood. I'm gonna grab enough wood to make another dock. I think. Alright, and here's what I'm thinking. I want to make one at the copper place, right? And I want the ability to kind of just come into that one and come back out. And if I could do that, I'll probably set the spot for sleeping there as well. Take the extra sand happily. Yeah, if I could just kind of come in and out every time I want to just... I guess it's that I'm able to come out at full speed, whereas I don't think I'm able to do that. That's what that is. Okay, I'm just speedy. No. But that's still not bad. I just don't think I'm going to do it for the others because I don't need that. But if I could set up the materials per dock, right? And just have it so that it does this, right? I would prefer that. Alright, that is something I can honestly say. Let's make another dock. Need a cloth. Alright. I'm not gonna do anything with it yet. I just got it set up for the next time I head on over. Alright, let's go cut down some trees. We're enjoying the evening sun. I actually might let it go that I'll get the plants in the morning. I think I might prefer that. Really, first things first, I gather up the chicken food. Alright. We'll build a few more pieces. Ooh, that was a little too close for comfort. I'll acknowledge that. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. As I said, this is my forest for cutting down and picking up trees. Unless I can get a forestry going, or forestry bot. Sometime soon. Alright, I can make another 7 of these. You remember that is not what it looks like. I kind of, though, like the idea of setting it up to do that. Not right now. Right now, we're just going to continue building the, so on and so forth. As I said, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna start my day with doing some quick chores. I think that'll feel better. And no, I did not find cord. But... oh, it's raining outside. You know what, for right now... I hear thunder. I suck. I use this specifically one stick to see what the weather is going to be. Okay, just gonna range for now. Nothing too fancy, so I'm just gonna let this... not forever. I'll obviously destroy them when they're done with them, but it's gonna rain anyway, right? Who am I to say no to some carrot action? And sunflowers. there. That would be horrifying. Oh, I need to feed my chickens. Although they won't need to eat yet because they're gonna be basically put up, but for a little bit. But I should still make sure they have food. I think I've just gotta do regular chicken food. Already had one. And then I'm going to have things on me. Gotta get some briquettes. And we're just gonna get some of these going. I thought I had more in it. Uh-oh. There's the backpack. And then I'm gonna eat some berries. There we go. For now, though, we're gonna go cut down some trees. We're gonna start working towards even bigger. Good stuff. Maybe interesting, but I don't know how it would work. So I will say that with the allergy. Because if it's something random, I don't know. I just had a horrible thought. I wonder if I could. We have like some of the foundation just on the ground so that you can just have your house in the air. If I could do that, I find that kind of intriguing as an idea. I'm not gonna. Not really about should or could or whatever. I just was saying it would be an interesting idea to be able to do that. I don't know if, or do you mean the allergies? I don't know. If I was to build into the air, then I could potentially even have the dock off of my house in a much more literal sense. I just don't think I want to do that. I think I want to... I forgot I had those there. I don't know. You could just water all your plants. I think it's wheat, right? That was what that was? I was about to be like, oh no, my chickens need flare, but then I just remembered, no, they don't. I could totally do pigs here. If I just want to keep everything on one island. Huh? You don't get why Solarpunk? From what I've understood, it's just a variety of, like cyberpunk, da da da. Solarpunk is one of those. This is going off of that kind of idea. I'm sure they're thinking of it as like a, like, look at how much better, but in reality, it kind of shows how horrible it really would be to have to rely on that. After all, think about it. Exactly, steampunk is another one. I have no sunshine, and then all my plants will die because there's no water, because the no sun equal no power. And I need all these different things just to kind of fill up the same role as if I had just had coal. But ironically does a good job in kind of showing why it could still be viewed as dystopian. Even if I don't think that's the intention. It's like, realistically, I still end up going back to, burning fuels for several of the items. I mean, it's an interesting thought experiment. But it ultimately does show, in its own way, where it can be more negative. In a very realistic way. I mean, that's the thing. That makes it super dark. It doesn't feel like it should be, right? It feels like it should be positive and happy and all that. Like, oh, you're using renewable energy to, but if you don't have any, you're basically going to be sitting with no power. Yeah. And mind you, I'm not like trying to go, ooh, like spooky, scary or anything. I'm just saying, like, literally, that's kind of how that goes. It's very interesting that they kind of went with that. Oh. Or they're being so difficult. I don't have 6 on me and I don't have any ability to do it. I do want to see if I can put sprinklers down. I am hoping the answer is yes. I'm sure it'll go with the... It's going with the, open feature stack have multiple, but the thing is, it's like, let's say you're on a rainy but not windy day, you're gonna be up the creek depending on how this goes. Maybe it'll eventually get to geothermal or nuclear. I don't think it'll get to nuclear. But realistically speaking, I don't think nuclear is part of that. I think it is the whole... Like I said, no, I don't think it's intentional. It does a good job in showing it. Or the issues with it, rather. These islands have to have a core. Right? I mean, otherwise you wouldn't have the ability for it to be warm enough that these plants could even grow. Realistically, for plants and stuff of this nature to be able to grow in such a nice way, it would have to be warm enough, even though we're clearly thousands upon thousands of blocks to the air. Thus, I'm left to conclude that each of these little islands must, A, contain an actual gravitational kind of way of going about it, right? Like a gravity core kind of thing. And it must have some form of geothermalness to it, just because otherwise you wouldn't have the ability to have just to be warm and comfortable. And it clearly must be comfortable. They should all be like these outer islands here. They're clearly all snow. Right? Yet they're not, so therefore there should be something to it. Heck, one must conclude that somewhere below there is some form of land. Beyond that. Though potentially with either a low gravity or with like far enough away that it wouldn't necessarily. Heck, beyond that, some sort of atmosphere is we somehow have an atmosphere on these little islands. They're not, I almost feel like what they should have done or gone with is that, like, they would have had domes. Perhaps more man-made, if you will. I'm not saying that they had to do that, to be clear. I'm saying that's one way they could have gone about it to effectively give it an explanation that could logistically make sense. But it doesn't really fit in with the nature of Solarpunk. So that's where I would really assume why they're not going with it, but realistically that kind of would be making more sense, because then you can explain it as something is keeping the atmosphere in and the heat and all that. The atmosphere for whatever this planet would have to be effectively thick enough that we're still within it, despite the fact that we are, again, thousands of meters into the air. Heck, probably miles into the air. Like I said, like miles, kilometers. I don't know how high it was supposed to be, but it would have to be high enough that you can't see the ground, but still have a breathable atmosphere, which makes it very, yeah. I mean, one could refer to it as like fantasy more than sci-fi. I think that would fit better for science fantasy kind of thing. Because realistically, that wouldn't really. The only thing that could potentially make sense to that is that we're effectively within a dome that is man-made, though we don't see it, which is what this circle is. And we're basically expanding what that dome is able to do, rather than us actually making it more breathable versus not, versus, you know. That could make sense for the logic of it. That this is in reality not just the air, but it's the actual, like, atmosphere for us to breathe. But then it doesn't make sense because, although we could then assume potentially they would each have their own little domes that would have been small, and then that's how they would have survived up to that point. But realistically, overall, it's not a very... It doesn't really make sense when you think about it. It just... That's not stupid. Oops. I'll do that. I don't know. I don't think we're going to have developers in here to explain one way or the other what their intentions are. So I think we leave it at that. You know? Of fantasy. It's not something that would make sense in the real world. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and go out and get the copper. Probably in a second. And I should probably check to make sure it's not going to storm. Yeah. But yeah, that's probably going to be what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to probably finish up after that. And then that'll be that. Alright, I do want to try making a sprinkler. I can't remember what a sprinkler needs. Alright, so first things first. I want to know if I can put sprinklers on wood. Yeah, I need to finish. I do. If I can... Yes. Alright. That'll do that. And then I want to see... So yeah, so sprinkler would, in fact, just go here, probably. Oh, but that's not gonna be great. We'll see how we'll handle it. Alright, since this doesn't really work well with that anyway, I'll make one more sprinkler real quick. I might as well, right? I think I still have some. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna grab that dock. Come in here. Just a normal dock. Alright. Eat. You guys are fine. Oh, but you do need water. Because you are thirsty. Alright. Alright, so what are we gonna do tomorrow? Do we wanna do more of this? Do we wanna do Minecraft? Do we wanna do Hightail? I will be honest, I have gotten to the point where I can go ahead and actually do stuff with the Delta room. I did go get the Shadow Master on my own. I did tell you guys I was probably gonna do it, because I just did an evening. But I can fight the night for you guys if you want me to. I'd honestly probably prefer to just do all of it on my own. If you guys don't mind getting cut off, because I've done... I'll acknowledge I haven't finished like chapters 3 and 4. Do I? Alright. So, for now at least, from now on, I might even build a house over here. . . . Yeah, I do know what I want. I just was asking what you guys wanted. But if you guys don't care, then I do think I will just do that in that way. Alright, yeah. That works so nicely. But I'll just spend another couple evenings and I'll get that done. Just because I feel like, I know it's that word, feel, but I don't know. I kind of just would like to actually have them done before next week, and I am just left with the difference. You know, I just played on my own, and I got it done in like about 6 hours to that point, which on stream that would have taken me probably a couple days. So I think realistically I just have to accept I'm going to probably do it off camera. Actually beating them. And I mean, you guys will know it's on the Switch, so it's not like I can, like, or Switch 2. It's not like I can do something like, I don't know, mod the game to make it easier for me. Nope. I know. I really and truly don't know what that's supposed to be about, other than maybe it just... Anyway. I was just asking. Otherwise, I'll probably do more of this. I think I want to kind of finish... I'll finish up the week with something else. Probably. But I do like getting into the game enough. Alright. Boom. Alright. Yeah, I hear you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make some briquettes. Alright. Beyond that, yeah. Let's just chuck the copper. And then we'll probably, yeah, I'll do more of this, and what I'll do is I will just... finish my, greenhouse. Because that's gonna take time anyway, right? Hello, Nate. Give me a second. Let me go sleep. And then I guess I'll do that. Oh, hello! You woke up! You woke up! Oh, news! Baby! You speaking to the audience? You telling them what's up? You telling them that you want me to be done and disrespectful? Speak it. Speak your opinion. No? Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna take that, man. Anyway, hello, Knight. Yeah, he is. Alright, I have 20 carrots. Nice. Well, after this. Honey, I think I'm gonna go to the store. One quick time to get something I want. But I am finishing up at this point. This what carrot would just grow, and there it goes. All right. Fair enough. There you guys go. I have started the project that I knew I would be able to start, by the way. Soon, if you want to see. It's slow going for now, but it will. Well, I'm gonna probably finish it tomorrow. I'll get the rest. See? Well, I need to have enough room for a lot. Actually, I should water my chickens too. But I should have 20 carrots now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that point. And I'm thinking I have to decide what I want to invest it in. Yeah, the blueprint. I don't know. In all honesty, I have no idea what I can and cannot do. Here you guys go, I'll get some water. Grab my carrots. I'm just going to the store, buddy. I promise. I'm gonna go to the store, the shop. I'm gonna get my stuff, okay? And I'm gonna be done. Oh yeah, I put down some more docks. I decided I'm gonna make my life easier. I did start by trying to figure out if because the way it phrased as an upgrade to get, it sounded like it would be a way to how do I put this? It sounded like it'd be a way to like go to between locations a little bit more automatically. It was not. But I had to test it anyway, you know? Excuse me. Alright, trade. We got 2 blueprints. Yeah, I could get that, like, pretty soon, but... Alright, we gotta make choices. Do we... I kind of want the transport drone, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want the transport drone. I kind of want the windmill. Oh, hello, buddy. I also want the post box. But I don't care about vending machine tickets. I also want lights. But I don't need to have lights. So I think I'm gonna get the windmill. And I think I'm gonna get that. Tier 4 needs algae. Huh. I guess... I don't even know how to get algae. I'll obviously will get that soon. Alright, so how many apples? Because we can see here, this is just... this is the vending machine. This is what it actually is. I did unlock it so I could see, but it's not really got anything exciting, so... Yeah. I haven't found anything. Kitty... Yeah, I'm gonna get the transport drone. I don't think I can use it yet. I think I'm gonna need cobalt, but I have cobalt. Oh, he's just looking at me like, Bowman, finish, now. You went to the store. I have to get back from the store and look at what I bought. Yeah. I kind of would rather have points. I hit the wrong button because I was distracted by cat. Ah. Yeah, you didn't tell me I could dock, instead you just smacked me into the side. Where am I? Oh, that's part of my problem. There. Alright, let's go look at how these transport drones work. If the transport drones work in the way that I'd like them to, that'll be good. If they don't, I'm actually gonna... Cause, see, like this, I can approach it. I did not realize that was what that meant from the other. The windmill, yeah, I knew I was gonna need cobalt and silicone. I can get that. I'll probably be making more docks next time. And then transport drone. How does this work? A drone that transports resources even between islands. More information and guide. Let's go read the guide. I probably should just move the guide over here, but I don't feel like it. Oops, the guide is like right here. Maybe electronics. Once you place the named drone, you can go to drills and select the drone that should pick up the resources and bring them to the drone's base. Okay. That will work for me. Alright, so that's what that means. That's something I need. That's exactly what I've been looking for. Oh yeah, all my other mines. I'll have to go out and get all the materials for it next time and then do that. I'm not going to do it tonight because I told Kitty, and I meant it, that I'm going to be done for tonight. But if I could have the materials be brought to me... that would be good. And then beyond that, although it does kind of make the fact that I'm putting a dock on each island kind of become moot, but basically, to some extent, I'm gonna guess it's still gonna have some things to it. These guys are greedy. Yeah. But I still think I'm gonna have docks on each island because then I can go to different islands to do different things. Yeah, they seem to eat somewhere between 2 to 3 times a day. Like, no wonder they're starving. Real chickens would probably not get that often. Unless they're like a commercial like product chicken. But for the, like, for this, nah. No, they're free range. They can eat bugs. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I know I've been to each of the islands that I can get to. But yes, it'll make it a lot easier to see, oh, I've been to these. But what I was going to say is, I can build little bases and stuff later. I could have houses on every island that I could live in. Especially if I eventually, because I guarantee you I will be able to have, like, farmer chicks, like, you know, I can almost guarantee I'll have ranch hand robots if I have transporter, right? I have transporter robots and rancher robots. No. Night, I've owned chickens. Remember, our household has had many chickens. You don't really feed them that often because they can eat out in the wild. It'd be one thing if they were all locked up in a building, but they can go out and wander around and do things. These chickens should be eating bugs and frogs and probably not rats because I don't think there's any rats on the islands, but at least bugs. They should have plenty of food. That isn't just I'm feeding them. That's what I mean. I don't mean but they would not eat that time of day. Many times a day potentially. I simply meant, realistically speaking, you wouldn't feed them that many times a day. Mm. Not really. Because like I said, the chickens, in all honesty, would not come back for this food anyway unless they had no other choice. Yep. We have grass, we have all kinds of things that bugs almost definitely we can hear birds, so there's other types of things potentially as well that we wouldn't be able to see. So the concept of them feeding 3 chickens and 3 chickens like the water almost makes sense. Almost. So that's kind of where I end up going. I just feel like it's a little weird. I know that one's going to take a little bit longer. So, chicken food, the second option, I have 3 carrots and 2 sunflowers. I think I'm going to stick with the 3 sunflowers and 2 wheat. That'll give them enough food. Alright, the watering for the day is finished. I'll gather the wheat when I come back. I was just letting the sunset at this point. But yeah, I mean, that's more where I'm left with. It's less that it's, Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day / night / whatever it is for you. Thank you for popping in, thanks for sticking around, and yeah. Bye-bye! Hmm? No. Anyway.